Hi, in this video, I wanted to share with you sort of the trials and tribulations of AppScript and coding in AppScript because I don't think it's all that glamorous. I don't think it's all that interesting to code, but the outcome and the product of what we code, I think, is very cool. And I wanted to sort of share with you this experience and walk through coding something with the intention of just coding and show you really what it's like. So this video is unedited. It's 38 minutes, so watch it at 2x speed if you want, 3x speed if you can. I think there's some plugins for YouTube. But I wanted to get across to you that AppScript, even knowing it and learning it first, doesn't mean that you get away with just sitting down and writing and typing. I do a lot of Googling in this video. I do a lot of thinking, trying. I get some errors. We work through them. And then ultimately, I don't think we ultimately get the thing we really, really want. We do get some workarounds. So you see the pros and the cons, the ups and the downs, the trials, the tribulations, the problems, the boringness of it all. But I don't want to scare you much. But I do want to share with you that AppScript is really, really cool. And it can be useful in many different ways. I don't know if the outcome of this video and the tool we make, which is deleting sheets as you make sheets, is really that useful for many people. This actually came, this problem that I'm trying to solve with AppScript in a sheet came because of a comment. So comment down below if you have some crazy thing you're trying to do, and maybe I'll try to do it as well. But what's interesting, I think, is that the way into this problem was that someone had this thing they wanted to do. Completely different person, right, than me. I don't think this is incredibly useful, but what happened is they asked this question, and in my mind, there was a gap. I sort of knew around it. I knew parts of it. I understood parts of the solution, but I didn't know if it was actually possible until I started working on it. And that gap, that curiosity, is what brought me into this problem and got me started coding. So if you are trying to learn AppScript and you're trying to figure something out, I think having a gap in your knowledge is good. I think having that gap and being able to go towards that gap is incredibly strong and powerful. So if you don't know something and you wonder what about it, trying to go into it, I think, is the strongest thing you can do. Just try. Just get started typing, see what happens, Google it, see what other people's solutions are. Try different words, because you'll see, I think, sometimes in this video, I go off on a little tangent. I'm like, oh, I don't think this is going to work. But then I try it. I try something and I'm like, oh, that didn't work. Or I write a for loop and then I have to do another one and then I don't do it. So at one point in this video, I get very incredibly lazy. I think coding is a lazy thing and it's really fun, right? To be lazy and be like, I think I can get a computer to just do this. Like, that's part of what brought me to AppScript. I was like, oh, there's all these things I'm trying to do manually. I'm like, but I think I can do them programmatically and not have to do them. But here's one thing about that quote unquote laziness that gets me into AppScript is that sometimes it makes me feel like I want to be more efficient or more effective by going faster. And in fact, this video, I think, should show you that I need to stop, look again, recontextualize, go a little bit slower, read fully like the whole script that someone's trying to do, because I come back to some scripts. So you can see that I'm a little bit lazy, or I'm trying to be efficient and trying to go fast in the video, and it doesn't work out. What does work out is reading through all of the documentation, reading through other people's script, understanding what works and what doesn't work, because sometimes the question is like in a Stack Overflow issue, and then you see the answer, but then maybe sometimes they edited it. You don't know. You got to read it. So that's from my own mistake. But I want to get you into this video quickly because it's a long video and it should show you the trials and tribulations of coding AppScript and this funky little thing that we end up doing, which is we are deleting sheets that are, when you create a new sheet, and it's not on a whitelist of sheets that you say, I only want these sheets to exist in this document, in this spreadsheet, delete everything else. So no one can add sheets to it, which is pretty funky. And I can come up with a couple of interesting use cases. Maybe you have a use case. You're listening to this and you're like, oh my God, that's useless. Or you're listening to this and you're like, oh my God, I need this right away. Like, oh, my VAs keep adding stuff. I have them as an editor and people keep adding sheets and I don't know why. Are they renaming sheets? Okay, so that's one thing we end up getting the watch till the end, because we get to a little point where I'm like, oh, wait, there's this big problem and I don't know a solution. So even after 38 minutes of this thing, we didn't solve this crazy edge case, which essentially is when you rename a sheet. Like, oh, yeah. But I think we got to a somewhat of a solution, which is to not delete the first page. So even if it's named differently. But this also brings me to letting back up your Google Sheets automatically. And if you don't know how to do that, I'll have another video about that. Okay, enjoy this Trials and Tribulations of Coding App Script. What are we building? Okay, it is raw. This is going to be a raw video because we're going to try to build something. What it is a new sort of app script we're going to try to create inside of a Google Sheet. Now, what this ends up being, I don't know. At the beginning of this video, we're only some 30 seconds in, and I don't know what I've built, because you were watching this video from the outside. What should we title it? Basically, we want to create a list of sheets, like the names of the sheets, like sheet 1, sheet 2, and limit any other users and ourselves from ever creating any more sheets. So if we add a sheet here and it's sheet 3, it should be deleted. That is what we want to do. This came up. A member asked this question. Actually, no, not a member. In a Udemy course that I have, not Spreadsheet Automation 101, but in Learn to Code, somebody asked if they could do this. And I actually wonder, can we do this? Can we limit the sheets, the tabs, to only those that are created, or rather on a list? And I suggested maybe making a list, create a list, and then create a script that anytime there's a new sheet added, so that it deletes those. So delete all sheets other than the ones listed. I don't know if that's going to be the name of the title forever, but that's the point of this video. We're going to try to create this. We're going to go to Extensions App Script first. There's one thing you need to know to unlock why I think this is a possibility. Is not in AppScript at all, actually, a trigger. There are things called installable triggers. There are simple triggers, which we can just write something like on edit or on open. The moment that there's an edit, a change of value, something happens. Or when the sheet is opened, something happens. There's other triggers, which are called installable triggers. And those are things that we can trigger a script to run. So let's see. What we want to call this is delete all sheets other than this list, I guess. And what's the delete? Now, this is going to be a raw video because as coding goes, I cannot remember all functions, but I'll be doing some Google searches. I'll be figuring it out along the way. So the idea is, well, the trigger will be when a sheet is created, or any change of the sheet. You'll see why. On format change, I forgot the name of it. When a sheet is created, check if sheet created is on list. If not on list, delete it. That's it. That is what we're doing. I'm using these slashes to comment, to add some notes here. Let's see. Over here, there is a button that I need to press that I can't press. There we go. Triggers. Okay, add trigger. So, right, time-driven from a spreadsheet. on change. Save. Oh, yep, that's the one we want to save. That's the trigger we want to do. So anytime it's changed, so let's do this. Let's go look at what this is. Oh, I need to authorize it or something. All right. Wow. On change spreadsheet trigger. Oh, here it is. Installable triggers. That's what we actually want to see. Event. On installable change trigger runs when a user modifies the structure of a spreadsheet itself. For example, by adding a new sheet or removing a column. Cool. I wonder how we can figure out what is going on. Or actually, we don't need to figure out what's going on, because as long as this change happens, which is adding a sheet, let's see, if we add a sheet, does the executions run? Trigger. Yes, this is red. This is it. This is running. Okay, cool. So we need to take like probably an inventory of so this is going to run. We probably want to do something like, well, let's just do a toast in Google Sheets, just to see if this is happening, right? Toast, hello, you did something. We're going to save that. Now add another sheet. There we go. There we got a little toast, a little message that says, hello, you did something. Now, if we delete this, yes, it should also come up with a toast. Good. Okay, so that's anytime we add or delete a sheet, insert sheet. Let's make sure. Yep, perfect. So anytime we add a sheet, it also means when we delete a column, it's going to run. So that's fine. Delete. Okay. Delete a sheet. Delete a sheet in Google Sheets. In AppScript. Let's see. I think we need to just get the name of it and we can get the sheets. I think I just want to know how to delete the sheet, which might be something we get later. All right. How about let's get the names of the sheets. That's probably what we want to do. So do spreadsheet app dot get active spreadsheet dot get sheets. Let's see if we get this. Variable sheets equals. Now I think we can get a list of them. Let's put it in the here. Let's put in a prompt. Toast sheets and get the number plus sheets dot length. Let's do that. Let's just see how many there are. If we add one, sheets 3, perfect. Now we need to get their names. How do you get the names? Oh, actually, I know this. Get sheet 1 is equal to sheets. Oh. Get active spreadsheet dot get sheets. I think we do 0. I think we can get the sheet name that way. And let's put this in a toast. Let's keep moving this down. plus plus variable sheet 1 name. Let's just see if this works. Move that in there. Okay. Now we should be able to get sheet 1 name. Perfect. Sheet 1. All right, we can get the names of each of them by calling this 0, by going through a for loop and saying, you know, every time we create a sheet, grab all the names of them, and then check all the names if they exist on the list. So we need a list of names. Variable sheet names. This is equal to sheet 1, sheet 2. That's the 2 sheets we want, and anything else we want deleted. Oh, how are we going to do this? We can give variable new names is an empty array. We need to take this dot get sheet name and run it through a for loop. For I equals 0, I is less than sheets.length. Oops, I put this in the wrong spot. I plus plus to make it loop. And then this 0 is going to be I. And we are just going to go variable new name equals this. And then new names dot push new name. Let's see. So now if we add this to here, sheets. Every time we create a new tab, get a list of all the names. Perfect. There's all the names in a comma separated list. Awesome. If we delete as well, we'll get the new list. Perfect. So now we have a list of all of the names of all the tabs. We have our list of sheet names that we want to have. And now we need to compare these. We need to know which sheets should be deleted and which sheets should not. Okay, let's make a new equals 0. Wait, as we're putting them in, we should be able to, we don't really need to create a new one, right? Each one is going to go through and be like, is this on the list? So we really need to just do this. We need new name. Well, we need if new name. How do we do this? How do we check each one? We're going to get the name of each one. We just need to compare it to the sheet name. Maybe we can, for ease, let's just do 1. We only want 1 tab. If anyone else is created, if new name is equal to sheet name, let's do that. Then do nothing, right? We don't want to delete it. Else, we want to delete it. Spreadsheet app get active spreadsheet dot get sheet by name, new name dot delete. Can we delete? How to delete did we figure that out? Dot delete sheet, ss dot delete sheet. I don't think we need to do too much. I think we need to get sheet by name. I think we just need to dot delete sheet. And then here, I bet, let's read this. The sheet to delete, we just need the name of the sheet. Oh, we don't need it. We need to get the sheet by name. Okay, we just do need to do all that. So, all this, dot get sheet by name, new name. There, I think that's it. I think everything's fine. Okay, so we're getting the sheet by name. We're deleting that sheet if it's not the name of this sheet 1. Okay, let's save it. And let's see what happens. So we're going to make a new sheet. And it deleted it. Deleted something else too. Did she delete sheet 2? Oh, it's deleting a lot. All of them. Oh, it's going through all of them, right? So if nothing, maybe we can put a break here. Oh, it's going through all of them except the new one? Because the new one function, it's happening right away. But I thought it would get it. Let's delete all this. So we're not deleting the actual new one. We're deleting the ones. Oh, that didn't happen. Was there an error? We do get an error here. But what is the error? Let's see. Let's see. What did we... Oh, I think we have something wrong with this. Yeah. Nope, looks fine to me. But again, we're not really looking too well. Maybe no break there. Okay, we're deleting a couple, but not all of them. Why are we not deleting all of them? If the sheet is, we're keeping sheet 1. That's a good sign. There seems to be a little bit of an issue though with something. Sheet 12, 14, 12 is being deleted. The new one is not. So when a sheet is created, we're getting the sheets. We're getting how many sheets there are. We are getting the name of all of them. Maybe not. Let's do a little toast here, right? Let's see if we... I think we just want this. Cheat. We need to get the name. What could be the issue? Well, this is funny. We are deleting sheets. We're not deleting the newest one created. That's an issue, right? For new name equals 0. Maybe when it's created, the trigger will... Maybe the trigger triggers too fast. Do we need to like clear the cache or something? Clear cache in Google Sheets app script. Not sure if this is. Oh, it's .flush, right? Utilities.flush, something like that. Nope. I think it's utilities. There we go. Spreadsheet.flush. To apply changes made so far. Maybe that's it. Maybe it triggers it too fast. Let's put it there first. No. It's like it's not getting the... Let's find out if this length is the problem. Let's just do logger.log sheets.length. Sheets is going to be get sheets. Maybe we need to like flush. Oh, let's see what happens. Maybe we can put this sheets.length in a prompt. Let's see. So there was 3. Let's look at executions. We have a bunch of failures. Oof. 3. Cannot read properties of undefined reading get sheet name. Is it deleting too quickly? No. So this type error cannot read. I don't know if this is it though. Oh, it's also triggering. Oh, this is interesting. So it's also triggering when this happens. Oh, that might be what the issue is. Oh, okay. Let's hear me out. Okay, so we don't have a problem with the length. What it is that, of course, it's not a flush issue. Okay, so this trigger is triggering again when it gets deleted. When we're deleting a sheet, that's the trigger for it. So when it goes to try to do it again, it's getting an error of saying this thing doesn't exist. How do we fix that? Oh, geez. What if... Okay, if that trigger happens and it's going to trigger it again, could we just try it and then maybe we need to put a flush here. Utilities dot. Was that it? What was the flush again? Spreadsheet app dot flush. Maybe this is needed because right after it's deleted, or maybe let's try both. Let's see if this is going to happen. We're still not getting. So if I go here, we're still getting an error probably. Let's go back to executions. Type error, cannot read properties of undefined reading get sheet name. Yeah, because it doesn't exist anymore. I mean, it's in the wrong spot maybe. Get sheet name. New name. So for each, what is it doing? It's going through each one. The first one is going to be sheet 1. Doesn't do anything. It goes, blop, we're going to do nothing. Then it's going to go through the second one, and it deletes it. It causes it to run again. No, because then wouldn't it be fine if it just ran again? Or maybe we have to put a break here, because if it Missing. Oops. What if it's, instead of a flush, what if we just do a break? I think this break might be the issue. Or the lack of a break might be the issue. Still getting the error. How do we say, if it's the first time it runs, don't do any more? Go again. Or, because we want to break out of this. Break, not breaking out of, if in app script. Let's see what it shows up. Here's this flush again. So it is maybe the flush and, because the third one isn't going to be oh, maybe that's an issue. Okay, so the issue is that we're using this get sheets get sheet name. When it comes around to the third one, it doesn't exist. Or, well, it's see, it's not deleting them. So instead of a break, let's do flush utility sleep. What if we only want to do this once? No, we don't want to do it once. Let's look at this error again. Executions still running. It's taking 4 seconds to run because I did that's why, because I did this 4,000 sleep, of course. So each one, it's taking 4 seconds. We can probably, well, is it sort of working? Sort of stopped. Let's see. Same thing. Cannot read properties of undefined. Reading get sheet name. Line 9. All right, line 9. Yeah, it won't get the sheet name because it's going to be the third one, and it thinks it's a third one. So maybe this is not a for loop we need. We need to break out of it. While loop or like for each, but it's always going to be the same, right? We're going to get to the last one, and we're not going to be able to delete it because it's moved. So I bet here's what I'm thinking is we don't put this into, I think I figured this out. Okay. We can get the name of each one. What we need to do, though, is create a new array. We have this new array. Create that array and then go delete it. Not all in the same loop. I sort of got a little lazy here because I was like, oh, let's just do it all at once. Get the names, each one compare it, but we don't need to do that. We just need to push the names. We had it before. Okay, all right. New names dot push. This is going to be great. New name. Right? Then take this. Put all of this in one. Okay, now we have a new array, these new names. Now we go another one. Okay, this is what I was trying to do before. Before j equals 0. J is less than new names dot length. We're getting the length of it. Length. We then J plus plus. And now here. This is where we go. Each one of new names. Oops. Oh, shoot. Well, we'll figure this out again. Spreadsheet app.get delete sheet. And inside the sheet, we're going to do here, variable name, sheet name equals new names, J variable. And this, nope, that's not right. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. And then variable delete sheet equals spreadsheet app dot get active spreadsheet dot get sheet by name. Now we're getting the sheet by name. This is great. Sheet name right there. Delete sheet will be here. Now this will work, right? So instead of doing it all in one, we're getting the name, comparing the name, and deleting it. When what happened is this I is going to like 3. Then it's trying to find the name, but that sheet doesn't exist anymore because it's deleting. All right, great. So now we've fixed that issue. We now have 2 for loops, one of which is creating all the names of all the sheets that exist. Then the second one is going through each of the names in that array and grabbing each one and deleting it. Wait, we don't want to delete all of them. Wait. Here, let's do this. If we don't want to do it, sheet name, if sheet name is equal to, we have 2 sheet names here. Sheet name whitelist, is equal to whitelist, do nothing. Else, actually, we can just do not equal to instead of else, and we're going to go delete that. All right. Whew. Now, if it's not equal to this one here, we can delete it. Okay. Let's see if this works. It is deleting everything. Great. Oh, wow. This took a half an hour. Wow. Okay. So now everything except one sheet. Now, if someone else comes to this sheet, I give them edit access, and they want to add a new tab. They cannot. They are forbidden from adding new tabs other than sheet 1. And the issue is, if you change the name of the sheet, I think it's going to be deleted. So that is an issue. I don't think we're going to solve that now. I think we're going to get an error. I don't think we can delete the last sheet. Yeah, we can't even delete the last sheet. So there's going to be at least one sheet existing. We don't need to prevent that. Here, actually, what happens if we change the name? I think we're just going to get an error. Oh, it did delete it. Oh my God. Because, it's going to be deleted. Okay. Sheet 1. That's a bit of an issue. I wonder how we could fix it. You got the whitelist, you got the names. I guess the next question would be, can I create a whitelist of sheets with different names? Or could you say like the position? Then you're going to have an error if like you move that position and then create a new one. It's going to have its problems, right? There are pros and cons to this. I don't know if we can go through all the edge cases in this video. We can at least delete things that are not named properly. Maybe we can somehow prevent you from changing. You can protect sheet, right? You can do this, right? You can say protect this sheet, sheet 1, set permissions, restrict show a warning when editing this range. Yeah, done, right? So let's, well, I was going to say add some and see if we can. You shouldn't be, even if you change. You're trying to edit part of the sheet. Okay. I mean, it gives you an error. It's going to delete it. Okay. This just doesn't work. But it won't delete the last sheet. So, I mean, what you could probably do is, like, if you're like, never delete the first sheet, you could do an or here. Or if, you could sort of, what is that? Basically, you can say sheet variable first sheet is equal to this, and just put a 0 instead of an I. Now this first sheet, or sheet name is not equal to get sheet name. I think this is it. So now if it's not equal to if it's true, oh my god, this is a bit of a weird true false thing. Okay, or so it will happen if sheet name is not and. Is this an and? Yeah, it should be an and, not an or. Oops. Yeah, I think this is fine. So even if we delete, change the name of it, it shouldn't delete 33. There we go. Perfect. So as we add more, they're all going to be deleted except the first one or sheet one. So if you somehow, yeah, you can't really add more. So this is a pretty cool thing. I think this is really fun. I hope I helped you figure this out in some way. This was a fun thing to do. Delete all sheets other than this one. No, what's a good name for this? Well, we've learned an installable trigger. This, which one was it? This change, uninstallable change trigger. Whitelist sheet names to not delete. Using installable trigger. Something like that. We use no formulas. We just use a bunch of functions. And here, I don't think that really was a good name. Well, you'll see the title of it, right? We'll figure it out. Delete all other sheets if someone creates a sheet. Well, you'll figure out the... Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching this whole 38-minute video. Wow. You've made it to the end of the video. Here I can recommend 2 videos for you. One, if you want to think like a programmer, you want to have the mindset of a coder, watch this video. And if you want to get away from AppScript after all of this 45 minutes of AppScript coding and you're like, this is too much for me, but you still want a little bit of automation, some little funky magic inside of your sheet, and watch this video. I think it's a very cool video where we don't use any AppScript at all. We just use some formulas to sort of appear and disappear some text, and we use the if function a lot. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you've learned something today.